Good morning, boys and girls. I hope you're having a fantastic day. Well, today we're going to get started with our math lesson, and we are continuing to add and subtract. But this week, we're really going to be focusing on using a number line. I love using open number lines. So today's lesson, and for this week, we're going to be working with number lines. So we're continuing to use what we know about lengths and what we know about addition and subtraction, but we're really going to be focusing on how to use a number line to help us add and subtract. Okay, the first thing we know we need to do is to make sure we read the directions and the problem. So let's read the directions up here. It says you have used an open number line to show numbers. Now you will think about numbers as lengths on a number line. Use what you know to try to solve the problem below. So down here, they want you to think about the numbers as length. So let's think about, you can think about inches, centimeters. So let's look at this try it problem. And remember, try it just means we're going to use what we know and we're going to do our very best job. So let's read the problem. It says Carol has started to make a number line to show the length of 8. Well, here's her number line, and I circled 8. How can you complete the number line to show a length of 8? So I'm going to go back and I want to think, what is this problem about? Well, I see a number line and I see number line and I want to think, what is it asking me? And then if you look at this first problem, it says she wants to show a length of 8. But if I look down at the number line, what do you notice? Yeah, she only has a length of 4. So say she only has a length of 4 inches. But she needs how many? Well, let's read the question. How can you complete the number line to show the length of 8? Well, today I highlighted right over here, we're going to use a number line. So I know that I need to have a length of 8. So at the end of my number line, I wrote a number 8, and we know at the beginning of our number line, we always start with 0. So I want you to try it, and I want you to fill in this open number line like the question says to show a length of 8. Go ahead and pause the video. When you are ready, I want you to think about how you showed a length of 8 on this number line. If we notice, my friend Carol only had 4. But we needed to get to 8. So how many inches did you have to add to get to 8? Well, we did 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and that's half of the number line. Wait, the double facts. 4 plus 4 is 8. So did you add 4 more inches to get to 8? Okay, that could have been a strategy that you could have used. But remember, we're focusing on number lines. So let's go down here. Thank you for trying that problem. It says connect it. Look back. Explain how to show a length of 8 on the number line. So I want you right now to show me again how you got from 0 all the way to 8. Go ahead and fill that in. And I want you to think in your brain, I had 4 and then I added 4 more inches on my number line to get to 8. I'm just saying inches because I know that inches are on a ruler, so I'm using what I know about length. If I have a ruler that only has 4 inches, I need to get to 8, so I need to add 4 more inches to get to 8. Well, let's look at number 2. It says you can show sums on a number line. Think about it. So we know a sum, when we hear the word sum, it's asking me to add. And if I look at my equation down here, it says 15 plus 18. Well, let's see. We're going to use this number line because remember, we're focusing on number lines this week. Let's look at A. It says show a length of 15 on the number line starting at 0. You see Miss Yanez's orange? I started at 0 and I went to 15 and I stopped. So go ahead and get a crayon or a color pencil, and I want you to show a length of 15 on your number line with one color. Okay, now let's go to B. Show a length of 18 more on the number line starting at 15. So I ended up at 15, so I need to show 18 more. So let's see. I'm going to do 5. That's why I have 5. 10. Another 5 is 15, and add 3 more. 15, 16, 17, 18. And that gives me, where did we add? where did we end? And it says, what total length have you shown on the number line? So I have my equation again. So I had 15 and I added 18 more. It looks like I'm adding 30, 31, 32, 33. Okay, good job, my friends. I love how we followed directions on that one. All right, reflect. Explain how the number line shows the sum of 15 and 18. Well, the first thing that I said that we did is the number line shows 15 and 18 being added, right? Because we had 15 and then we added 18 more. The second line ends at 33. So here's our first line. Here's our second line. We had 15, then 18, and it ended at 33. So we know the total length is 33. I love number lines because you can stop at a number, add a number, you can even subtract a number. I thought this number line strategy is really awesome because we can do so many things. And remember, a subtraction and addition are related. So whenever you can add, you can subtract. So I want you to be thinking about those ways that you can use a number line this week as we go through our lessons. So let's look at number 1. I love this. So we're going to use what we know about a number line. Do you see in the middle of our graphic organizer? Number line. So let's see, what is it? A line labeled with numbers that get greater as you move left to right. So exactly, if we look at our number line up here, it's numbers on a line that get bigger from left. When you get to right, you get further away from 0, so it gets greater. So I'm going to stay right here so you can add it to your graphic organizer. What I know about it, so right over here, a number line can be used to help add or subtract numbers, just like we said. We can add and subtract on number lines. And examples down here, I just wrote just a simple number line, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I showed that I can add using a number line. So going from 0 all the way to 15, that's plus 10. But if I go backwards closer to 0, I can subtract on a number line. So if I go backwards closer to 0, I can subtract. So those are all the different ways that you can use a number line to add and subtract. And then I would like you to try number 2. To show a length of 10 on the number line, then show a length of 12 more on the number line. What is the total length shown on the number line? So remember, we're going to start with 10. There's one color, and then add 12 more. So 5, 10, 11, 12. And I want you to write an equation, and I want you to write the sum. All right, my friends, great job.